We are women. We are gifts. We are gifts. There is more beyond the legs. I want to see how artificial intelligence translates this song. Sabrina Salerno. I think of Sabrina Salerno. I don't even know if artificial intelligence can translate Sabrina Salerno, but we will try. We will try. First thing, I need to push this channel really hard. So, subscribe to the channel every morning at 7 Italian time. There's the video. So please subscribe because it's free. I don't teach anything to anyone. We're here to have a couple of laughs, some chats, and for a few reflections that can always be helpful. What are we talking about today? We're talking about gnocca, which, for those who don't know how to translate it from English, means beautiful women. In Italian, we use the term gnocca, Gnocca, gnocca. This fake translation, I'm just curious to see how it translates, just for that. We're talking about gnocca because often what happens, many accounts add me on Instagram, they add me on Facebook. I receive messages on Telegram, and up to this point, you might say, did you wake up this morning? Now you've discovered that there are these fake accounts that write to you, trying to scam you out of money. Come on, we're not stupid. We don't fall for these things, do we? But today, what I want to tell you is that by studying this thing about artificial intelligence, I found out, but I actually already suspected that you can easily create profiles, make images, and even create videos. In fact, if you prepare some videos, maybe even of someone you can create mini videos, reels, as well as absolutely realistic images with artificial intelligence. There are some applications that create a character from scratch, a realistic character. You look at the photos and they are realistic photos, so you can easily fall for it. They can even make videos by taking inspiration from videos of other people. So maybe a real person but reproduced by artificial intelligence. So fake things, but also nude scenes. That's why I tell you guys to be careful, because you might end up paying for a video game fundamentally. You risk paying for an algorithm. So if you really want to give money to some girl or something, be careful. Then you come to tell me whether it's true, whether it's not true, whether it's real, whether it's not real. It doesn't matter. The important thing is that it gives me the illusion, because that's what brings pleasure, right? The illusion, because fundamentally, unless you have to meet the person and there is something real, whatever they do online is usually just pure illusion. I mean, the person on the other side, sending you videos, photos, and so on, is just giving you a fantasy. Fundamentally, look, have fun, fantasize, do a bit of what you want, right? But if on the other side, instead of a girl who, despite you not wanting to understand, is absolutely not interested, indeed is almost annoyed by what you ask, but does it for money, knowing that on the other side there might be a man, a fool like you, who, with an algorithm, with artificial intelligence, can create the images you request. Know that it is so. Always keep doubt in mind. Basically, with this girl, either you talk to her on the phone or via video call, where you interact and try to understand if she is a real person. In the end, if you have to pay, make sure at least that she is a real person. I mean, if you pay and there is even just a doubt that she is not a real person, move on. Look for another. There are plenty of fish in the sea today, right? Today, everyone wants money. Everyone wants money. So, if you really have to, make sure she is a real person. That's all, because otherwise you'll get cheated. I mean, you're a fool. You're simply a fool. So, is it right for someone to do these things? It's a scam. Should they be arrested? Maybe yes. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. Even more than maybe. But if you think about it, the one who manages to do these things by giving you the illusion, in the end, the only problem is that you must not discover it. And if you don't discover it, for you, it's as if it were a real thing. Maybe in a few days we will make this video about what is real and what is not. There are also several interesting theories that say our life is not real, that we are all within a fantasy, a thought, an algorithm. Consequently, this is a whole different discussion. But what I wanted to say is, don't let yourselves be fooled, or at least if you're going to be fooled, know that there is this possibility, because today there are really many. Now, I don't suggest doing this as a business. There is someone who does it here in Italy. I don't think so. Also, because I believe it is a crime, but I am quite sure it is a crime. However, on the other hand, there could be a Pakistani. I'm mentioning Pakistanis because they are good with software, who might create this fake influencer. If you go on YouTube and type in how to create an influencer, they will show you how to do it. But there are not only the fools, like I might be, or someone else, who pay to possibly have some photos, videos, etc. Even sponsors pay. Sponsors pay these fake influencers for advertising, and sponsors care little. What matters to the sponsor is that the product being advertised is bought by those who watch it. So, to the sponsor, whether it's a real person or a Pakistani who created an algorithm, the important thing is that they do their job well for which they are paid. That is, to promote the product. So, they care very little about you, who might be buying exclusive images or photos that will be just for you. Know that they could easily be created by artificial intelligence, and you are fooling yourself. I don't know how the artificial intelligence will translate fool, but you get the point, and I do it. For you, not for me, for you, for the hands. Just kidding. Let's not get vulgar, but I'm obviously joking. Just know that you are doing this with a person who probably doesn't exist. So be careful, especially when you see those accounts with numbers in front of the name, meaning they have made them in series. Maybe they don't just have one, right? I mean, if you know how to do these things, there is work behind it. It's not even that complicated, but you have to know how to do it. Maybe there are 5, 7, 10, 20 fake accounts, fake influencers. There was one that earned millions of euros, $10,000 for a post, something like that. You do the math, you do the math. See you tomorrow as always at 7 in the morning. A hug. Bye, dear ones. Goodbye, beautiful people.